Alrighty guys, we are rolling. It is the Big 2000 here, we are on TAW. And this is the final tour of TAW. Because after the tour, I'm officially shutting down TAW for good. I mean, if people want to check it out on their own, like if they want to join the world, they can. But this is the end. No more work is going to be done on this world, ever, again. So today I'm going to be touring everything I can remember. I know I'm going to forget something. There's literally hundreds of different things on this world that I can go through. But I'm doing it in 30-minute clips, parts, whatever. Probably 2 to 3, maybe even 4 30-minute clips. Because uploading hour and 2 hour long videos is a freaking nightmare. And they're going to be completely unedited. And the only thing I'll do on each part is I'll put a custom thumbnail, which really isn't editing the video at all, and I'll put the end screen for the next part of the tour as they come out. So yeah, so like if you want to after all the parts come out, if you want to watch them all, like you can at once, binge watch and whatever. So yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna be going over the 11 major cities and the other few major areas that need to be covered. So this is the spawn area. You go through this fancy walkway to the main city. I'll be going over everything, every major city in the surrounding areas, because there's some major things outside of cities and stuff. Alright, so I'll try to cover as much information as I can in this tour. So yeah. So this doesn't mean I'm completely quitting Minecraft. I've been playing Fortnite a lot more than Minecraft lately, and I continue to, but I'm done with this world at least. If I play Minecraft again, I actually want to play a legit survival world that just works normally and do things like that. So, these 3 houses right here, and this is a lookout tower of AwesomeVille. These 3 houses right here, like wooden ones, are they are like a little village type thing called Starterville. And then this is the lookout tower. You can see the whole city. That's the sugarcane farm right there. This is the giant sequoia tree. And this is the hotel. I actually like the hotel a lot because it's only 2 stories. It was gonna be 15, but I got lazy. It has a meeting room, bedrooms. It's pretty nice. This is like the desk right here, the breakfast area, like food area, juice, all kinds of stuff, and a pool and everything. I'm like constructed the frame of this over a year ago, and I didn't make this till last December. But yeah. So for each build, I'll kind of give you an idea of when it was built, the time frame. And if you want to know what's inside the tree, it's like a halfway like parkour thing going. Well, not really halfway. It's almost all the way to the top. It's like a parkour map. We're gonna go into the main entrance, and I'm gonna let you see the 4 founder skins, which is the 3 people who started the world. Okay, so it was me, obviously, which is this skin right here with the green check. This is one of my friends right here. Another one of my friends. Now the symbols on top of our heads is only to indicate how long ago we ever logged on to the world. Green check is within 2 months, obviously, because I'm the one that controls that, so it's going to be a green check for me forever. Exclamation point, 2 to 6 months. Red X, over 6 months ago. Yeah, not too much goes on that much anymore. So yeah, enough talking about that. This is inside the main city. This is a log cabin built, oh god, in probably July of 2015. One of the oldest things, because this world was created on June 25th, 2016, the day I got my PlayStation 4. This house was created about the same time frame. This thing right here, God, when was this created? This was created in early 2018, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. This is going to another major city. It's Austin City. I'm gonna show you the villager vault because I feel like it needs to be shown. I'm just gonna go in there and get out real quick because we don't want to waste too much time. I would try to get AwesomeVille done in 30 minutes, but I doubt I can do that. AwesomeVille is such a big city. I don't know if I can cover it in 30 minutes. It's a bunch of villagers you can trade with. Alright, anyway. Yeah, AwesomeVille is huge. It's so big that an entire part can be dedicated to it, and maybe half of the second part. 45 minutes easily could be dedicated to this. So, yeah, that's like, I remember I did a tour of TAW a couple of years ago or something, and half of the tour was AwesomeVille, and that's just how big it is compared to everything else. Okay, the map zone, I mapped out the entire world, all 25 map zones. You can see AwesomeVille in the middle right there, all that colorful stuff. Yeah, okay. That's another portal. This is the nether map. This is coordinates in the nether for certain nether portals. Alright, now onto the old stuff, the beginning stuff. This is my house. This house, I didn't make this design in this house till like I think 2017, I believe. This is what you really need to see. You don't need to see anything up there. That's just extra stuff. This is the part I use frequently. Very, very, very often. We got the freaking... We got the village, the guard... What do you call these things? Iron golems in here. They never leave. Okay. And, yeah, this is all my stuff, my gear, my freaking brewing stands, my nether portal, the beds were in there, anvils. Storage. I filled up all of these chests. That's an old room. And storage room number 2. Started filling up these chests too. Okay, now we're gonna go on up here. This is the fountain room way back here. And this is the Ultra Coaster. The Ultra Coaster takes 25 minutes and 3 seconds to ride. It goes around the entire map. And it ends right here and drops you off down here. There's secret levers in the fountain. I can show you all the secrets now because this world is no longer an active world. So, because by the time I upload this, it's definitely not an active world. Okay, so next thing is, okay, we're good with my house. So I'm just going to show you the next floor up, which is still technically underground. It's just a bunch of storage. Yeah, don't read that. This is a basic house built in 2015. Updated basic house built in like 2015 or 16 or something. They both have chimneys. It's the only houses with chimneys. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Next floor founder's house is, he also made this nice area right here. So this guy right here, he hasn't been on in a while, so his house is, it's a house, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna go over the basics. It's he has stuff out here like Oscar the Scarecrow. Freaking, he has a dog, yeah, right here. The heads, we got those heads legit. Then we duplicated them after because you don't know how freaking hard those heads are to get in survival. His stuff down here. Mario sprite thing right there. Okay, so I'm not even gonna go in all these basic houses because they're all the same. They have a good bit of these. This is the first beacon we ever got, legit. Then we duped them. The chill cave, which is technically connected to my house. I like the new noise beacons make when you get by them now. Because they added new sound effects recently. I don't know if you can hear that. I like the noise it makes when you drop items too. Now listen. Yeah. Okay, anyway, basic house. I need to show you guys Awesome Caverns, which was built in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. This is all you need to see in Awesome Caverns. The Mario statue. Surely nothing much more than that. Yeah, Mario statue's pretty dang impressive. It's pretty freaking lit. So, we got the Iron Golem statue, graves. Then the last four found this house, Austin. This dude has a tower type house with chests in it. And kind of another thing right here going. He focused more on his in his city, because he built a city. So, just go to the top of his house. Okie dokie. And yeah, he has a giant A up here for Austin. I have a giant Z on my flag for Zane. Yeah. Okay. So, next thing we're going to go over is the color vault, which is the most recent thing made in September of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. This thing was freaking time consuming. It took 4 days to make. There's some dyes in here. And every colored block you can freaking want. We have over tens of thousands of them in here. Freaking glazed terracotta, concrete, wool, and regular terracotta. It's literally millions. I'm not even exaggerating. Millions and millions and millions of blocks in there. It's wild, you know? Okay. So, I'm try to go through this quickly. This is, yeah, AwesomeVille is definitely going to go into part 2. There's no way I'm going to finish this in 30 minutes. The Emerald Vault, made in 2016 with over 1 million emeralds, made long ago in 2016. More basic houses. The motel, which was made in 2015, I think. Because I made a tour of this in 2015 as well. Just a bunch of beds. Freaking Awesome Towers 1. First tower to ever built that reached the max build height. We're not going to go through the Awesome Towers because we have tours of these. They haven't changed at all. It's because it would take a really long time to tour all the towers. I'll tour the second one. I don't think I've ever toured the second one. The ones that I haven't toured, I'll tour. So, oh shoot. And the more modern style ones. This is freaky. I've never flew up this with an Elytra before. Alrighty. We are at the top of the first Awesome Towers of the, or as I like to call them, the Twin Towers. It's not lit up ever. We're gonna get to the second one pretty soon, which is identical to it besides the inside. Oh yeah, the waterfront district right here, NPC church, freaking hut with a fish on it. Water. Yeah, I've found this. This was new in the update. The conduit. It's like an underwater beacon that gives you infinite water breathing. And these freaking little truckers right here. These dudes right here. Some aggravating dudes, I'll tell you that. Okay, anyway. Small tower. Basic house. First ever basic house made right here. Motel, got that covered. Another house that I made, 2016, fancy style house. The chill trailer, which is freaking lit, man. Second beacon, and that's the only two I know of. All the other ones I don't know which one came next and whatnot. We have mushrooms, the only mushroom farm in the world. Awesome Villa, made by a founder, not Austin, the other one. It's some nice, like, secluded style houses, like they feel like they're in the middle of the woods. I like that vibe. It's freaking awesome. The seasonal bar made in 2015. It's a bar. You can buy freaking potions. Um, Garden Central. A garden store. This freaking useless piece of garbage castle style building. I was gonna remodel it, but I'm done. I had 5 more or 4 more or 3 more freaking builds I had planned. Then I was gonna quit, but I felt like I was done, so I'm done. The transit station, well, the AwesomeVille portion of it, which goes to the main transit station. The second of the awesome towers, right here. It's the lobby right here, and I said I was gonna show it off, so I'm gonna show it off. I don't remember if I've ever shown off this one before, but let's do it. It's gonna be a long tour anyway. Potion factory. We're still on the east side of AwesomeVille. We've never stepped foot in the west side of AwesomeVille this entire tour. Okay. Tower Diner. How do you, and this is how you figure out the difference between East AwesomeVille and West AwesomeVille. East AwesomeVille is where most of the buildings are. The jail. West AwesomeVille is super flat. Like extremely flat. More flat than anywhere else in the world. Me and Austin made that expansion last year, expanding AwesomeVille all the way to the west coast of the, or west side of this map. And yeah, it goes all the way over there. We expanded it through Taiga, ocean, desert, all that. Here's an indoor park, the only one in the world like it. Pretty freaking sweet. Next, we have the pool room. Freaking water's brown because of the swamp biome, because AwesomeVille was built over a swamp back in the ancient days. The library, which I think is one of the coolest looking rooms. What, I don't even know what floor we're on, but the computer lab with no paintings because we reached the painting limit. We had to like take stuff out. So yeah, movie theater. Go watch some Ghost Rider, and I believe this is this is the second to last floor. I think, or it could be the last. Oh yeah, the fun room. It's not fun at all because you're freaking. It's a death trap. Yeah. And the top of the tower, which actually is lit up. And I didn't show you this with the last tower, but we do in fact have bounce pads, like trampoline style things when you jump down. I'm gonna try to land in this hole. Yep, I did, and it's just high enough to get out. So it's pretty convenient. The Zach building, which was the first initials of each 4 founder. In 2016, I believe, long ago. It's pretty, it's unfinished, but I like the style to it. It's cool. It's cool. It's a pretty freaking cool building. AwesomeVille Convention Center. Literally just a convention center, you know. That's it. Okay, this area is kind of empty, but I don't really think there's too much room to do anything on this side. AwesomeVille Alliance Trade Center, just a filler basically. Okay. Hobo Joe's house, remember that? The courthouse with real court cases that took place here. A giant empty farm. AwesomeVille Animal Fight Club. Animal violence. Alright, what's next? Big sugarcane farm area. This is AwesomeVille Pond. It's one of the only ponds. We do have water systems, but they're mostly rivers and stuff. I'm gonna show you guys one of the only I don't remember where it's at exactly, but it's somewhere in Jungle Hill right here. This used to be a jungle, by the way. I don't. Okay, here it is. Okay. If you bust in right here, the oldest living mob in the Awesome World is the Supreme Wolf. He was made back in 2015. We brought a pack of 24 wolves, I think, to the Nether. He was the only survivor, so he got the title Supreme Wolf, and he was allowed to live forever. And he still is living to this day. He's doing well for himself. He's got a nice, well-paying job. He's doing pretty good. A snow dome with 5 polar bears that we dragged from the tundra over 2,000 blocks away, with an artificial dome habitat, a wheat farm, and a sugarcane farm over there, and a giant basic style house. The South AwesomeVille Plaza with 6 just random freaking stores. Nothing interesting. The business district. Alright. Bunch of freaking places. That's apartments. Small apartments. Loans. Get yourself a loan. AwesomeVille Services. This tower, by the way, is it's the TAW currency system, like tower, but Treasury Department, TAW Department of Treasury currency tower. The post office, the TAW building, AV Building Association, the Fun Club, which is a very, very popular building in TAW. One of the original buildings, but it was torn down, the original one. It was made out of cobblestone and rebuilt here. And one of my older tours, you might see the older version. It was like the 4th building, I think, ever built in TAW. Besides, it was the only thing older was the 3-4 founder houses. I redid my house twice, and Austin redid his once, I think. So, the only one who has an original house is the other one. Yeah, the other one. I don't know if he wants me to use his name, so I'm just going to refer to him as that. AwesomeVille Insurance Co. Alright, there's a few things in between that we didn't cover. A basic building with nothing in it. This was originally a battle arena building. This area was originally a battle arena. That's just another building with nothing. This is another building with nothing. Okay, now we're getting to some, after this is a pointless building that just looks pretty freaking cool with my cat Mr. Bigglesworth here. This is really useful, this place. This is the item shed. All the OP stuff in here that we use all the time. You just press a button, comes down, and there you go. Put it on. So I got fresh gear for the tour, so that way none of my stuff breaks while I'm on tour. The vending machine, didn't go over that. We had 4 rare pumpkin head mobs that spawn only during Halloween. They spawn. We got them in like 2016 or something. Guess what? My world randomly switched to peaceful, so they all disappeared. Yeah. So that was that. And there's 1 or 2 maybe more buildings that I'm going to show you in this area. And that is this. Not this. This is useless. It was going to be a bunch of other mobs, like a barn for like basic farm animals. This is the real barn, the one that looks cool and has a bunch of cool animals. This was, oh, Doge, I'm gonna call it. This is Austin's pen, Doge's pen right here. The guest last extra pen, and Big 2000, me, myself. We have skeleton horses, mules, donkeys, everything. Okay, next we're gonna start going toward the west direction, but not directly to West AwesomeVille yet. This is the Metro Tower, a bunch of stores in it. I think I went over this already, so I'm not gonna redo it. If I didn't already, I'll show you the Mega Tower, which is basically a bigger version of this. Yeah, a bigger version than a freaking max height tower. Imagine that. I've done that. I made it this, but even bigger. So, TAWville, which is a bunch of nice looking houses. This is a log cabin that I like because it's based off of a real life log cabin that I stayed at some resort thing years ago. 3 houses that are exactly the same. I like this area of Awesomeville a lot. This area is like one of my favorite parts. Because it's like a city thing where it's like a lot of bricks and stone walkways. This is some apartments. This, oh, I didn't show you one of the most important things yet. I'm directly under it. I never showed you a good view of it yet. This is the snowman by Austin. It was made outside of Awesomeville walls, and Awesomeville expanded to it. This is the town hall, which I'm right next to right now. Yeah, also the town hall. The Christmas tree, which lights up in December, which it's almost December, or it is, maybe when I upload this, but yeah, we'll have Christmas trees on my new survival worlds. The freaking Enderman, a tower that is not of importance. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you one thing over here, or two things. The Iron Guardian and the news tower, which is not of importance. Oh yeah, the Capitol building. Boom, the Illuminati building. I'm almost positive I went through this, so I'm just gonna go through the pyramid part. So you get in through this on any four of the sides, and it's a massive nether portal inside. Okay, so that was that. What else do we have to cover? The Angry Wolf statue. The last couple things on East Awesomeville side is the USA map lookout tower, which I'm gonna get to the USA map in a bit. And the llama barn, the last thing in East Awesomeville. Austin's llamas on this side, I think, and this side, and my stuff on this side. Yeah, this was made in 2017, I think. Maybe 2018, I don't know. So this is the drop-off for East and West Awesomeville. You see it right here? West Awesomeville, East Awesomeville. So West Awesomeville is the more recent builds. This is the map of the U.S. with every state and every state capital, including Washington, D.C. on it. Every single one. Okay. I'm going to show you some of my more recent builds. I think the church was made in the summertime. I think. We are almost at the 30-minute mark, and we're still in Awesomeville. Imagine that. Alright. Men's restroom. Utility closet. This is a church that, based off of a real life church, that I'm really impressed with this build. I really like it. Because whenever I build stuff based off of real life stuff, I think it just looks a lot nicer. Because, like, I've been there in real life, so it's pretty freaking sweet. It's a nursery. Kitchen. There's an extra room right here with, like, tables and chairs. You want to eat or something. This is the same room right here. This is the office, then the pastor's office, which is pretty much the same thing. Another office. Then you got the baptism tub where you could get baptized right there. This is a back door to the sanctuary, which is the main room. And you could praise the Lord. Musical instrument type things in the front. Storage room. That's the sound booth because they have like a projector in the front. I mean, not really in this build, but in real life they do. Children's church classroom. Right, yeah. And that about covers the church. Yep. Okay. Now, this is, I'm the Big C3000, owner of the AwesomeVille Dimmadome, which is right here. It's a restaurant. It's the AwesomeVille Dimmadome. You gotta stop one day. Definitely an original idea. This is the AwesomeVille jail. Yeah, we got crazy prisoners here, man. Crazy prisoners. Get lucky in the cell right here. Alright. This is the mega tunnel which connects Awesomeville, the TAW Giga facility, which is a giant storage facility, and Gunner Island. I wonder who owns that island. Okay, next we have the unfinished house. Somebody was working